I'm Meg. Welcome to PlantFitmeg. Welcome back to the channel. Feel free to take a look around at some other videos while you're here. I've lost 80 pounds and completely regained my health, and I make videos about how I went about doing that, videos about healthy weight loss, simple plant-based recipes, and living a healthy lifestyle. Today I wanted to share a recipe, and I haven't shared a recipe video in a little while, so I thought it was time to share another recipe. I have shared a few recipes in my what I eat in a day videos and in my batch cooking and meal prep videos. So I'll link some of those up here for you to check out in case you're interested in seeing other recipes from me. I also have a full recipe playlist, so you can also check that out up here. But today I wanted to share my black bean burger recipe, black bean and mushroom burger recipe. And I've been playing with different recipes for burgers for a while. And I've tried a lot of different recipes and have been experimenting with this one for quite a bit. And it's really simple, easy to throw together. I wanted something that was nut-free, so it would be school safe for my son. And it's easy, delicious. We grill it up on our griddler here at home, or out on the barbecue outside, or even bake it in the oven. And I'll show you how to do the griddler version and bake in the oven. So either way, choose your own adventure and you can enjoy them either way. I also love these burgers because we can crumble them up and use them in different ways. So sometimes we'll just make burger patties and enjoy burgers, but sometimes I like to crumble them up and use them as a pizza topping, or along with tofu scramble, or crumbled up into pasta. So it makes the recipe even more versatile, which I absolutely love, because then I can play with it and add it to multiple different dishes. And it's not necessarily just a burger patty, it can be other things as well. Make it into a taco crumble and add some different spices and seasonings. So you can really play with it and make it your own. If you enjoy this video and recipe videos in general, be sure to give the video a like and leave me a comment below letting me know so that I know to make more content like this. This recipe is really delicious and easy to put together, so let's jump right in. I'm starting off my black bean mushroom burgers by chopping up my vegetables here. So I've chopped up my onion, mushroom, and minced my garlic. And here are all the ingredients I'll be using. Super simple. The other ingredients I'm including are black beans, oats, steak spice, nutritional yeast, and miso. And the miso can be substituted with soy sauce or tamari to give it a salty flavor. So I've preheated my oven to 375 degrees, and I've preheated my grill to the grill setting in between high and sear. I've warmed this pan over medium-high heat, and I'm just giving it a test with some water to make sure it's hot enough. Definitely hot enough, so I'm adding my onion here and just giving it a stir. Let that cook up for a few minutes. And then I will add in my garlic, give that a mix, and let that cook up for another few minutes. If the onion and garlic starts to stick to the bottom of my pan, I just put a splash of water in, give it a mix, and it's fine. It doesn't stick. It doesn't need oil or anything like that. Good to go. Sometimes I let these cook a little bit longer to sort of caramelize them a little bit more and brown them up a little further. But for today, I just left them translucent, and either way, the recipe works really well, turns out delicious. So now I'm ready to add all of my ingredients to my food processor, starting off by adding in that onion and garlic mix. Next up, I'm adding 2.5 cups of rolled oats. Then adding 2 cups of cooked black beans. This is just from a can of beans that I've rinsed and drained, but you could also cook your beans up on the stovetop or in a pressure cooker. I've also done a black bean and pinto bean mix in this recipe, and that worked really well as well. Adding in 1 cup of mushrooms, 1 tablespoon of steak spice. I'm using spicy steak spice today, so that's why it looks a little orangey, a little red. 1 tablespoon of nutritional yeast and 1 tablespoon of miso. So I'm going to go ahead and put the lid on the processor, process that. take the lid off, give it a mix. Put the lid back on, process it up one more time, and it'll be good to go. So I'm just showing the texture here. It's a little bit sticky and holds together. I'm using my large ice cream scoop here to go ahead and scoop the burgers out and make my patties. So I'll go ahead and go through and flatten these with a fork. I just use a cup of water in between so that the fork doesn't stick to the patties. And I just go through and do that. You can also just use your hands to flatten them or whatever method you prefer. You can also make these patties larger or smaller. With our large ice cream scoop, it makes about 10 burger patties, but we also have made them larger where we make about 8. So I'm gonna go ahead and put 5 of the patties onto the grill here. Grill them for about 5 to 10 minutes per side. We typically grill them for about 8 minutes on the first side, flip and cook them for another 5. And we don't close the grill, we just leave it open. As for the burgers in the oven, we put them on top of a silicone baking mat or parchment paper for about 15 minutes, flip and bake for another 5 to 10. And this is what the delicious end product is. We absolutely love this recipe. I only share recipes that are family approved and that everyone really thoroughly enjoys. I hope you really love this recipe as much as we do. I hope you really enjoyed this video. If you give this recipe a try, definitely let me know in the comment section below. The printable recipe will be linked underneath the video. If you just click on show more underneath the video in the description box, the link to the printable recipe on my website will be there in case you would like to refer to that. Thank you so much for watching, especially for watching through to the end of the video and watching through some ads. It really does help the channel out. I really appreciate the support. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye!